Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Eric and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install transom wheels into your inflatable boat. Let's get to it. Now there's been a few requests to make this video and I haven't made one yet after all these years, primarily because I didn't feel so comfortable doing it. Now I've done it like 3 or 4 times already. I've been pretty successful with it. So I want to, give you guys my experience on how I do it. There's a few things you're going to need obviously. I currently have a standard toolkit, with different sockets and wrenches. You're going to need a standard bathroom sealant. I picked the clear one from Walmart. Pick that one. These are the Brocraft push pin transom wheels. They don't have any standard steel pins. They have push pins like so, and they usually clip on the bracket like so. These are the ones that I'm actually using. I was using these wheels on my previous Saturn BB290, but since I sold it, I got rid of it. I took the wheels out because I like them, and they're not cheap either. So just want to let you know. Now, these wheels, the brackets, use only 2 main bolts that go right here. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna bring you guys in closer. I'm gonna show you a little bit of measurement that I'm gonna do, mark it, and then drill it. Let's get to that. All right. So first thing that I'm going to do is to mark which area do I want the brackets on. I currently have a Sharpie with me. I'm going to line out the bottom of this little bracket to this line down here. Whoops, dropped it. Out there I think will do, and I keep dropping it. That's about where I want it. I'm gonna mark it. That's what I'm going to drill. Okay, so now that I have these spots marked, that's exactly what I'm going to drill. Right into those dots. Let's get to that. Word of the wise, if you plan to do this, just make sure that wherever you marked, you have an idea where the drill bit's gonna come out. See, I got plenty of clearance from the bladder, so it's not gonna hurt it. I took out the inflatable floor just in case, and just to give you guys a tip. All right, let's get started. All right, so right now I got a couple of drill bits. These are the bolts that come with the Brocraft ones. So I picked a drill bit that's similar to its size, but a little bit bigger. So I have enough space to actually put it through. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna use a smaller drill bit, like so, just to create a hole so I can have a direction to follow. And that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna fast forward this part so I don't bore you guys. Okay, so now I drilled the holes with a small drill bit. Now I'm gonna use the bigger one so I can follow a direction. Let's get to that. All right, so now that I have the holes already in place, that means that I can actually put in the bolts right into place. See? Perfect, like it should be. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this section. As you guys can see, it's a little bit dirty. Let me show you. Pick up all that dirt, and then I'm gonna start putting it in. All right. Okay, so now the time to put in the bracket in place has come. But before we do that, I showed you guys earlier the bathroom sealant. Oop, I dropped it again. Clumsy today. A lot of fingers today. Anyway, so you're going to place a light film surrounding the area. Okay, I resolved that. Apparently I put too small of a hole. You're gonna put in some of this material surrounding the bracket itself, like so. It doesn't have to be perfect, just keep that in mind. This is going to prevent any water from getting into the holes themselves, because if water gets inside the transom, since it's made out of wood, it could rot it out. It could. So now that we put a film of bathroom sealant, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the bolts. Show you guys. My hands are getting all messy. So here we go. I'm gonna put in these right through. I'm gonna do the same one on the other side and show you guys how we tighten up with the nuts. Okay, everybody, so in this section, I got all 4 bolts right here. I'm sure the camera cannot capture the one over here, but they're here. This Brocraft kit comes with 4 nuts to tighten it out, and these flat-headed nuts to actually make this pointy end, you know, to not harm your inflatable floor or things of that nature, or hurt your legs, or I mean your feet. So let me go ahead and put these in place. These come with washers, with 4 of them. And before you put in the washers in place, you want to put a little bit of whichever bathroom ceiling you have, and you want to put some knobs in here, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Put a little knob there, knob there, knob there. Because when you're out of the ocean, the water is going to splash, and a little bit of water is going to come down this section. So you want to make sure that this is also sealed. Again, this will be to prevent the transom if it happens to be made out of wood, because most inflatable boats have wooden transoms. Military grade, but still made out of wood. It could rot. So now that you have the glue in place, then you put in the washers in place. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and speed things up when I put in the the nuts. The bolts in the Brocraft wheels have a star-shaped screwdriver end on the other end, which is gonna help me keep it in place, so I can actually put this in place as we speak. Let me go ahead, get started. At this point, the ratchet socket doesn't go all the way through, so I had to do it with the wrench manually, which is fine. So now that I'm done with this one, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the other side. Then I'm gonna show you guys the flathead nuts. So now that the main nuts have been put in place, including me, then we're gonna put in the flathead nuts on top. These are just to keep things safe. So if you put your legs back here, or you put any gear or equipment, it won't puncture it, which is nice of Brocraft. Brocraft is not sponsoring this. They didn't send me this brand. I bought it years ago. I liked it. I took a shot. I took a shot at it, and I liked them. They're good. They really are good. All right, so now that I got the main nuts all in place, it's time to put in the wheels in place and see how it works. Okay, so on this shot, guys, I have you on the wide angle because I want you guys to be able to see everything. So I mainly put the push pins. See, it's got double push pins on the second to last down here. The other one as well. All right. Ah, look at that. It's looking nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Now let me show you guys how it functions. This is the part that I like. This is the beauty of transom wheels. So I'm going to unclip the top. Let it drop. Like so. Lift it. It clicks on its own. And out we go, baby. Transom wheels, baby. Transom wheels. I love these, man. Sure, they require a little bit of know-how, you know, with tools and stuff like that, but it's not that difficult. It's not that hard. All right. Well, everybody, that is it for this video. I hope you guys found this video informative, and this gets to answer the questions that some of you have asked, you know, about if I were gonna make a transom wheel installation. So here it is. Again, not that complicated. Take your time with it. That's my biggest, if there's one takeaway of this, take your time. Don't rush the job. Watch this video multiple times. There might be others on YouTube you can check. Feel sure and secure where you want the wheels, because these are more or less a one-time deal. Once you put the holes on the transom, to reseal those holes takes a while. That sounds weird. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.